Really some stunning charges tonight as the former Minneapolis Chamber CEO is indicted for allegedly embezzling hundreds of thousands of dollars, including taking reward money for cases involving kids. Araya Katena has the latest on these developments now. Raya?
Jonathan Weinhagen is accused of using some of that money on first-class plane tickets and oceanfront hotel rooms for him and his family. The chamber tells me Weinhagen resigned last year after an internal investigation into the organization's finances. Listing his appearances in Twin Cities business magazines and journals, Jonathan Weinhagen describes himself on LinkedIn as a transformational executive leader. But an indictment filed on Wednesday by the Department of Justice accuses him of embezzling more than $200,000 from the Minneapolis Regional Chamber of Commerce while working as its CEO. Weinhagen is also accused of stealing $30,000 in reward money meant to help solve crimes involving children.
I was in shock.
Including the shooting death of KG Wilson's 6-year-old granddaughter, whose killer has not been caught. The chamber contributed that money to Crime Stoppers, but a year later, court documents say Weinhagen asked them to give the money back by mailing the check to his home address.
Some greedy, heartless monster took $30,000 out of a fund of some innocent children's justice reward money. That is just unheard of.
The indictment accuses Weinhagen of creating a fake consulting company called Synergy Partners and an alias by the name of James Sullivan. Between 2019 and 2024, he's accused of funneling $100,000 from the chamber to his fake company and using that money for personal expenses. Court documents also say Weinhagen opened a $125,000 line of credit in the chamber's name and transferred the money to his fake company for the same purpose. We tried reaching Weinhagen at his home and by calling, but haven't gotten a response. When the chamber requested information about payments to the fake company, court documents say Weinhagen covered his tracks by sending fake emails saying the company no longer existed and the owner died. The documents say Weinhagen created a fake obituary for the company owner saying James Sullivan died of pancreatic cancer.
I couldn't do this to you or your family. Why and how could you do it to ours? Now, not only do we want justice for our children, we want justice for this individual that stole this money out of this fund.
Weinhagen is also accused of taking donations from the chamber's business members to repay the money he allegedly stole. We should note he is currently listed as a member of the Mounds View School Board. And in a statement, the chamber says it's cooperating with the DOJ and has been, quote, working diligently to make process and governance changes to help rebuild and strengthen that organization. Jennifer.
And he's been on that school board for quite a while, but we also know he made his first court appearance today, right?
That's right, at the federal courthouse in St. Paul. He's facing counts of mail fraud, wire fraud, and attempted bank fraud, and he is currently free on a $25,000 bond.
Okay, certainly a story we'll continue to follow. Thanks, Raya.